Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Cloud Show. As you can see, I am not at home. I am at the Action AI conference in Delhi. Amazing. Basically home of CSharpCorner TV and all the things. I'm visiting and it's great. It's been a great conference. Everything has been super interesting to learn. There's been a lot of panels about AI and everything. And now I'm going to sit down with yet another very interesting person here. Who is none other than Lalit Bansal, and we're going to be talking about partnering with cloud providers to get optimizations and benefits. Hello Lalit, how are you doing?
All good, you tell me.
Yeah, well, everything's good with me, man.
Yeah.
Everything's good with me. So you have started a company called Revolutions AI.
Yes.
And you are also working a lot. I want to listen first a little bit about you, and then we're going to be talking about your partnering with cloud providers to get optimizations and things, because that I think is a very interesting topic for a lot of people. But first, who are you?
Thank you, Magnus, for calling me over here, and I'm really glad that you called me for such a wonderful sessions you have been doing. I have been listening to your sessions, really. And I was really amazed when I met you in Delhi this time, and super
It's
excited.
my pleasure,
Super
honestly.
excited over...
But tell me about you.
Sure. I'm Lalit Bansal. I'm a founder of Revolutions.ai. That's a product which we had started under CloudRev Technologies Private Limited.
Okay.
So basically what we started with the software development, and we have been much more indulged ourselves into blockchain projects.
Okay.
So we have been running all the nodes and master nodes, but suddenly we saw that there is a lot of, billings and optimizations are required. So fortunately, I was attending few events like cloud events are happening, and then I encountered few AWS guys. And with their support, now I have become their advanced consulting partner, wherein what we are supporting our clients into their optimizing the bill. Also, there are chances that we can even provide them some bill discounting. So even, that there are some small clients who are in need of, some small services.
Right.
Definitely, cloud, I would say that this bigger player is AWS, Azure.
Of course.
No one can beat them.
No.
But still, there are other players coming up. So that's why it attracted me, and now I am into this business.
Okay, great. That's, I think, is the best way to do it. You find a need for something and you start pursuing it, and then all of a sudden, maybe you're the expert. So,
yes, at some events while, I'm speaking with the audience, I generally say, these startup guys, like, here, what attraction for me was the Hack India, what was happening. It was really amazing.
Because the promise of the cloud was always pay per use and cost optimization, that it's going to be much cheaper to go to the cloud and everything's going to be better. It's basically bananas and ice cream for everyone, right? Everything's going to be perfect. Like, oh, wow. But the reality is that there are some challenges in there. You can go to the cloud and make it work, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is automatically great, right?
Right.
So in this space, tell me about the challenges that people are facing.
There are some challenges what I saw during implementations of this DevOps and this instances that have been placed. There are some instances that sometimes it's just a change of an instance and your bill is reduced. But every startup, they need
they have no money, right?
No money, exactly.
Right.
Either they have no money, or some people, those who have money, they want it to utilize into the best possible way.
Of course. So you don't want to pay for nothing that you're not using, right?
Exactly.
That's why you're getting the cloud.
So this is where what we support people, that we check their bill and see whatever instances they are. We can use their microservices instead of macro services and all. With this, the bill is reduced. Or maybe, these instances that are, suppose if I'm in India, I say that there are some regions which are being selected in Mumbai. Instead of Mumbai, we can select Delhi, and there could be some saving, which is what startups need.
That's definitely what startups need, because they have the business idea and maybe they have good app developers and a coding team, but that doesn't necessarily also mean that they know how to operate a cloud platform, right?
Exactly. In fact, from past 20 years, I have seen many clients who are just not aware about DevOps and putting their website hosting on any cloud. But what they say when they were giving me orders for developing something, that no, this is your job. I said, how come? This is a DevOps job, but you don't know how cloud hosting has been working. That was the problem.
Of course.
And now I'm trying to solve it for at least with the startups, and they're happy. I'm happy.
So how do you approach this challenge, if you will, right? So somebody has, they're trying to use the cloud, and I think we can safely assume that it's unlikely that they're doing it in an optimal way, because I'm a consultant in this space and I know a little bit about that. I have yet to find a customer or a consumer of cloud services that are using them completely optimally, right? How do you approach the problem?
The first thing what I see into there that I ask them for the detailed bill, right? Wherein we see what
all the consumption bills.
Bills. It's just that we observe the last consumption bill unless we see the detailed bill, because with detailed bill we can see whether in reality the value that they are paying should be there or not. If it is not there, then we just review the whole architecture that they had drawn. And if I say about AWS, they provide us the opportunity for the people who are having more than $5,000 bill. We can do it easily, because for that the customer doesn't have to pay anything. It's for us, and we do it for free. With that,
that's good news if you're a startup.
So if the architecture is normally, it doesn't work like that, right? But so we optimize it and remove all the irregularities that they have mentioned.
And you're saying you can save even for a smaller bill, a monthly bill, there's still something to do about saving.
At present, if I say that I'm even supporting the clients who are having a bill less than $20.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's maybe not the best use of your time. But okay, say that you have a larger estate then. Say that you already have some IT and you're going to the cloud. Now, how do we approach going to the cloud in a optimized way? Because in my experience, right, you can probably mostly say that I have a virtual machine with applications running and stuff, and I can basically run a migration wizard and move this thing to the cloud and make it run, and then it's running. Everything is cool, right? Of course, it's not cool. How do we approach those who have resources to begin with?
So, frankly speaking, this is a bit technical question, but I'm into a business guy. But still, there are some things which we check. It's the virtual machines that are running, whether they are compatible or not, because every virtual machine has specific GBs and all. Right? Along with that, the RAM has to be there. So we verify whether the virtual machine that has been selected as per the bill consumption and the protocols that they have selected. Is it correct or not? Because there also it happens that the bill can be reduced.
Absolutely.
So this is what our team, the DevOps team that we have, they check it thoroughly and reduce. In fact, I can give you an example, but I won't take the client's name. But I can tell you that I was implementing this on one of the centralized exchange. His bill was around $15,000 when
$15,000,
when it came to us, right? And suddenly we reviewed we cleared his instances, and he was also surprised that from $15,000 his bill was reduced to just $8,500.
Wow! No way!
Yeah.
Okay, so he was essentially doing unknowingly using a lot of paying for a lot of resource that he didn't need, right?
Exactly. And the one thing was there that he has also included 2-3 databases which was just not required, and the consumption of those databases was around $2,500.
Oh my God!
So strictly.
So from the business perspective, how do you so there's a business idea, right? There's a business plan. They're going to do something. They're going to offer a great service or whatever it is that they're going to be doing with the cloud consumption, right? So from the business perspective, how do you validate that the use of the cloud is going to be sane, so that it's not insane? How do you approach how do you transform the business idea into a cloud plan, if you will?
It's that, whenever some clients come to us and discuss about their plan, so we just check and sit with our team that this is the plan, that how much instances we have to use and what particularly location, geo territories we have to target.
Okay, got it.
Based on that, it's just that we see the billing optimization can be done. And along with this, we see definitely the budget. And based on that, we provide them the cloud services. The second thing what we do is, because, since I can say for AWS, what they are providing, after starting up the project, there is a process for clearing their POC, proof of concept.
Right.
And if that gets approved, definitely it takes time.
Of course.
And it has to be a solid, robust POC. If it takes time, they provide credits worth from $5,000 to $150,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If that gets approved,
Then
you have a win-win situation for 1 to 2 years.
So then basically...
So you are running free on cloud.
So then basically getting the professional help to optimize the cloud consumption and the cloud bill is, in this case, it's paying for itself.
Definitely.
Right.
And ultimately, cloud platforms, they are rewarding us that we had given a genuine project to them. Even we are not charging our clients for that. But cloud platform is rewarding us.
That's great.
So we have both ways win-win, that we are winning because we are earning. Client is happy because he got credits, allotment.
Yeah. Well, what a fantastic way to end an episode of the Cloud Show, because win-win situations, we got to take care of those. Those are very, very important. So I want to thank you for being on the Cloud Show with me today, Lalit. And then,
it was a pleasure.
And audience, I will see you guys